we are a small population, so we can make up with any numbers from young, bright Indians, young, bright Chinese, young, bright Malaysians, and all the people around the world. And some Middle Easterners, we now have Ukrainians serving in our army, our citizens. Because they think Singapore...
Ukrainians in Singapore?
Yes, of course. Russians too. East Europeans. And Britishers who have married our local girls. And British women who married Singapore men. But Japan does not want immigrants.
Get life jackets down to these people.
This was the refugee boat just seconds before it was swamped by huge waves.
It was terrifying to watch, and there was nothing we can do.
Tossed about like a matchstick in the massive swell, it stood no chance. Eventually thrown onto rocks.
Oh, it's surfing now.
Children, yeah. Okay. I didn't see any children make it, actually.
He's screaming, so we ran down to see what it was, and it was a wreck. There was like probably 80 to 100 people on it. Just right, it was less than 20 metres off the rock.
The waves are so massive that you couldn't do anything. There was no chance of anyone going from shore out to try to save anyone.
Islands belong to Britain, and I want them back.
We're going off to snorkel at the little pier over there, which we believe is absolutely excellent.
You're having a good time here?
Oh yes, definitely.
Just 500 holidaymakers visit the island a year. Tourism operators say those numbers should be much higher.
What's your nation?
你姓什么？
我姓赖。
你会说注音符号不？
就成了个可和 G 七西 R Z。
那说错了，再说一遍。
Smooth. Okay. Silly.
Hi, I'm with my friend Dan. We're at the post. This is the US Army base. Yeah, it's cool. Lots of green, trees, grass, gasoline station.
Arirang, a breathtaking mystery.
黑白 black and white. 黑白白黑白黑人 black people. 黑人人黑人黑市 black market. 黑市史史市黑市
Nie wieder! Und ich schäme mich, dass er eine Genehmigung hat. Ich schäme mich dafür. Ich bin Deutsche und es tut mir leid, dass so
zu provozieren. Hör auf damit. Hör auf damit. Doch, hör auf damit. Hör auf damit zu provozieren. Wir müssen aufstehen. Deutschland, steh auf. Es gibt viele Deutsche Muslime auch. Hör auf damit. Es gibt viele Deutsche Muslime auch. Hören Sie auf.
做完嗰個檢查，其實我自己就有啲擔心，因為佢話有可能有乳腺增生咁樣，咁聽日就會預咗去呢個做呢個超聲波檢查咁樣，就希望冇事嘅當然。
Have you ever had a plastic surgery or considered having a plastic surgery?
I'm not yet, but if I have a chance to plastic surgery, I want to do that.
Why?
Why? Because every woman wants to be more prettier than just before,
So I love my parents, and I have no problem with my appearance. Doesn't mean I'm good looking, but still, I don't feel like I needed to have a surgery.
在某地的一个菜市场里，两个年轻的女孩正在买菜。这个时候，有一名男子出现，在经过女孩身边的时候，恶爪伸向了其中一名女孩的臀部。
For many of us, this is what we know of Christmas Island, a spot where asylum seekers are housed, also the scene of a terrible accident.
But the rising number of arrivals is putting pressure on community groups who don't receive government funding.
This passenger just arrived in Sydney on a flight from Hong Kong. He claims to be a tourist, here for a week to see the sights. But according to a tip-off received by Customs, he might actually be trying to smuggle drugs into Australia. The 501 grams of pure heroin around his waist had a street value of over $300,000.
To make shoes, you need people, lots of people. One shoe needs 150 workers to be produced from start to finish. Most of the steps aren't automated. Making a shoe is human work. Indonesia has those people, millions of poorly educated workers, and above all, they are still cheap. They earn a little over $100 per month. Indonesian companies claim that investing money in their workers would mean increasing the price of the product and losing their competitive edge with China. But experts say this fear is unfounded.
Unfortunately, Indonesia has a lot of low-income people, a rapid rate of urbanization, which people will be looking for these kind of jobs for a long time to come. So I think that will keep Indonesian companies very competitive over the medium term.
This is not about giving a job to someone automatically. It's really focusing on the needs of those that exit the education process and before entering the labor market are left behind. We need to cater for those that are left behind. We need
Look at the humorous mask dance explaining a bumper production of meat and eggs.
It's a Walmart and it's really weird. We also have Best Buy, but it's called something else, but then it's the same colors and they sell the same stuff, so it's the same thing. But okay, here's Walmart. So yeah, there's the beautiful Walmart sign. Okay, so we're going in. I've never been to Walmart in China before.
$3億搶遊艇，80後話10歲啦。遊艇配美人，哇，正啊！
对，我在日本买回来的。
business. Thomas, who are taking matters into their own hands. And I think that's an enormously positive development, but it's also a development that needs to be, or that is facilitated by having a broadly more flexible labor market and broadly more flexible product market. So there's a whole sort of business.
우리 가족이 살아가는 데 필요한 모든 조건이 다 갖추어져 있다. 그 전에 우리가 살던 집도 좋았다.
How to write the perfect first message on an online dating site. First impressions count, especially when you're writing to someone on an online dating site. These research-based tips will help you pen the perfect introductory note. You will need brevity, literacy, and specificity. Step 1.
This dish is called gongbao beef. In Chinese, it's called gongbao liuzhou. Liuzhou means beef. The kung-pao beef is called gongbao liuzhou.
You need about 8 ounces of the shredded beef.
Yes, I have the agenda right here in front of me.
Get low prices every day on everything, backed by our AdMatch guarantee. Like the latest smartphones from the best carriers, activated in store. Save money, live better. Walmart.